Welcome to the channel. So in the last video we have covered about higher order function, what are higher order function and where we can use it and how we can use it, like map, sorted, filter and reduce, right? So in this video we will cover about how internally these functions work basically. So we will break down how each of these functions work internally step by step with some explanations. Okay, so if you see in the last video we have seen higher order functions like map, reduce, all with lambda and without lambda, right? How we can write it with lambda and how we can write it without lambda function. Now in this we will see how these functions are getting called internally. So let's say here we have some numbers and we want to square those numbers, right, using with the help of map. So when we run this we get the square of each number like this. This upper one is with lambda and without lambda below 1. So internally how it works is, so let's see step by step. So here if you see in step 1 we will take the element 1 from the list, okay, here, either here or here, whatever you prefer, and then we will pass that number to this function square 1, or we'll pass it to lambda as a x here, and then we get the answer as 1 and we will keep the result as 1 in a list. Okay, then step 2 we will have another number 2, and then we'll pass the same number 2 to the square function here, or we'll pass it to the lambda x. So then we will get the square of 2, 4, which will get added to the list, right? So like this all the numbers in the list will get iterate one by one. It will pass to the function square and we will get the result in a list. So it will pass in the square or in the lambda function, whatever, right? So like this it will work basically. So this sorted should not come here basically. Let me remove it. Okay, so here I will add another map down. So I hope you understand how this map is working internally, right? Now come to the sort. So sort, how we can write sorted function, we will pass iterable and then we will pass key as a function, either lambda or a function. So here what we are doing is we are sorting the name list of names using length of that name. So let's see Praveen, it has a length of 7, then we have John with 4, Deepak with length 5, right? So we are passing it, we will run this and we will get the sorting based on names, right, with length of the names. Now how it work internally. So from names list we will pass first Praveen, okay, to the function length or to the lambda function, and then it will return the length of name which is 7. Okay, then we will pass the second name from the list which is John, okay, to either by length function or to this lambda function, and then we will get the length as 4, and then we will pass Deepak as a third step and we get the length as 5. So if we are sorting by length now, so we will get the name like Praveen, Deepak and John, because John is 4, Deepak is 5 and Praveen is 7. So we'll get the sorting in this way, Praveen, Deepak and John. So one by one the list of names will get passed to the function. Okay, this is how sorting is working. Same way reduce also work. So in reduce if you see what reduce do is basically it gives us the single value. So here let's say we want to add numbers in the list, okay, so basic add function will pass 2 numbers and it will return the sum of those 2 numbers. So we can use either add function or we can use just lambda function like this. So how it is working, so from the list again we have 1 to 6 number in the list. So in the first step here or in this function add, we will pass 1 and 2, okay, and the result will be 3. That will be our intermediate result, okay. In the second step, x will be 3 and y will be the third number, which is 3. So 3 3 6, intermediate result. Next step, we will pass x as 6, means the intermediate result, and the next number from the list, which is 4. So 6 4 10. Like this we will continue till we reach the last number, which is in step 5. 15 comma 6 is 21. So when we run this, we will get the result as 21, okay. So let me just print here also. If let's see if we can print this x plus y basically here, okay. So you see here, first we got 3 intermediate result. Let me just write it here. Okay, now if we run, you see intermediate result, first we are getting 3, then we are getting 6, then 10, then 15, then 21. And if you want to see the value of x equal to x and y equal to y, see in the x, every time x is the intermediate result. So here you can see 6 comma 4. So 6 is the intermediate result, 4 is the number from the list. 6 4 equal to 10, so x will become 10, y equal to next number from the list. Then 10 15, 15 will become x, and 6 is the next number from the list. So like this it is working, the reduce works, okay. The last one is filter. So here you see what we are doing is we are filtering based on an even number. So either using this is-even function or lambda function, same thing. So how it works, same way. Like map, we are passing one by one number into the functions, either lambda function or normal function, and then it will pass that number to is-even function here, and it's check whether the remainder is 0 or not. If it is 0, it means it's a even number. So like this it will pass in each step one by one all the number to the list, and then it will return false or true based on whether they are divisible by 2 or not, and we'll get the output for the same. Like for 2 4 and 6 we have output as true, so that's why these numbers are included. So if you want to see what number we are passing here, we can just print x equal to x. Now if we run, see x equal to 1 2 3 4. So one by one all the number is getting passed, and it is returning true or false. So we can print this also. See, when x equal to 1 it is returning false, x equal to 2 it is returning true. So wherever we have true, those numbers are included in the output, otherwise it's not, okay. So I hope this is clear how all the higher order functions basically works in Python internally, okay. So I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or comment, just put in the comment box, and please like and subscribe to my channel and video. Thank you.